The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense will get the first swing today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game.
No way, man. How are you not picking that?
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Nobody's moving.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves to 24 and a first down.
He did not catch that.
To hang on here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the
Unreal, bro. Run to the ball.
First down.
My goodness.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this.
Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes
That was
out
embarrassing.
points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man,
That was so embarrassing.
With a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Looking downfield. It's Ferguson. Short throw to the back. An easy completion. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. Illinois getting set with a first and 10 now. The ball is caught. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
No block.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though?
Fuck! Come on, man.
They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Bro, none of my players do that, bro. None.
And 9. To the air. It's Ferguson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
We can't knock the ball out like them. They can just catch it whenever. Every time they get hit, they're going to catch it.
Wants to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
10 of 10, bro.
Game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They'll try to move the chains.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
You see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He hands it to the back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back to pass. It's Ferguson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stopped him, but it's a 1st down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Over the middle, it's Wells. The defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Ferguson. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Bryant. Brought down after
This dude's so cool for that.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Back to throw. It's Ferguson. Here's a throw underneath to the back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go forward here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, fighting a line on. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for the right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big pick in the playoffs.
In the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Good.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Ferguson. Gets made on the outback. Heads out after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off.
Come on, man. Get the first.
Nothing.
How are we not blocking this guy?
Double teams freeing up the backers to make the play.
without scoring. It's a run. Running back's got it. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense.
You got to be kidding me, man. You have to.
Second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Touchdown, Illinois. Great connection there for 6 points.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lane before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Yes, sir.
It's picked off in the end zone.
Yes, sir. Another one.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Ferguson. Looking right. This one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Looks like Illinois will have the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is caught. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say,
Gotta get the rain game going.
Yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Dropping back. It's Ferguson.
Oh, my God. The defensive end?
The secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football.
No way, bro. The right end is that fast to get out there. No.
Gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The completion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Dumps it down to the back. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the
Can't even block. Look at 66. What are you doing?
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking.
What are you doing, bro?
They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Touchdown, fighting a line on. Still no answer for the passing game. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. And being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Throwing off play action. Grab made by the tight end. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pressure is coming. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game.
No, no. No, no.
Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. This will be touched near the 45-yard line. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Ferguson. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Illinois has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. Illinois now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Ferguson. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
To throw, it's Ferguson. He pulls in the catch, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. But it's
No, sir. No.
I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Leaning on the run game here late. Gets the first and still running. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal, the 9.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Illinois. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the receivers got it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. It's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. No running. Handed off to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's game. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass costs him 5 yards. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march.
How they get a 1st down? The ball went out of bounds.
Throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket.
The ball went out of bounds. Where'd they get the 1st down?
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but need this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But just gives up on the play, throws it away.
Turn ahead, Popeye.
And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Yeah.
Survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great